Have you ever been walking through your local cemetery and stumbled across a strange sight? An iron looking coffin right on top of the ground. What is that? Is there a body buried inside? Appalachia, the mountains, are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, the history, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. The ornate iron coffin on the ground is actually a grave covering. And no, there is no one buried inside. They are more like false crypts. Joseph R. Abrams invented them way back in 1873 while living in Greenville, Alabama. Joseph R. Abrams was born in South Carolina in 1835. His parents were English immigrants. While there in North Carolina, Abrams went to college and became a graduate. And in 1856, Joseph married the daughter of Benjamin Porter, an Alabama Circuit Court judge in Marshall County. Her name was Laura Porter. They would later move south to Greenville, Alabama, where they raised 6 children. During the 1860s, Joseph was a railroad conductor, and in the 1870s was a fire insurance agent. But during the Civil War, Joseph was a civil engineer and loved inventing new things. Well, in 1868, a Tennessee man named Jonathan Mealy invented the first grave cover to help from grave erosion and to keep thieves out as well. He mounted up concrete and then placed shells all over the top of it. They were known as the Mealy Mounds. In an 1872 Eufaula Weekly article, Joseph Abrams himself promoted the Mealy Mounds. But taking inspiration from the Mealy Mounds, Abrams decided to come up with a more permanent way to protect the graves, as concrete and those shells would erode over time. He made a cover from iron that would last a long time, providing protection for years to come. So Abrams partnered with Dr. J.P. Amarian to fund this adventure. Abrams sent 150 miles away to Birmingham, known for its iron production, and had these made. Here is an advertisement from Moulton, Alabama, July 9th, 1877. In the Pioneer Cemetery just down the road from Abrams' Greenville home are 2 beautiful examples, both with seashell on top rather than the sleeping babe. In 1876, he revised and updated his patent. With the passing of his partner and the covers not making much money, they eventually stopped making them. Joseph continued his fire insurance business, but sadly, October the 5th, 1893, Abrams died at the age of 62. It is believed by the time of his death, production of the covers had stopped completely because not one of the Abrams family has the iconic iron grave cover. Well, folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to this story of John R. Abrams and his invention of the iconic metallic grave cover. These are mostly found in the southern states, such as Alabama and Georgia. There are a few that survive in Mississippi and a few in Texas, but most examples, they are here in Alabama. Well, I thank you for listening. We love you to pieces, and we'll see you next time.